Part 3. Your noodles should be all cooked by now. You want to put a layer of tomato sauce at the bottom of your pan. You can do this really however you want. Just make sure you put tomato sauce at the bottom and then layer them however you want. Now I just need to rinse out my noodles really quick. I just got them out of the pan, so they're still pretty hot. And you don't want them hot burning your pan, so make sure you flood each section with water so it's not hot. Okay, so you're gonna have your noodles in your whatever bowl. I'm putting them in the sink just so they dry. Then you're gonna need your ricotta cheese and your sauce, and you're gonna need some more mozzarella cheese, just like this. Okay, so first, after the sauce, you're gonna add a layer of noodles. Make sure that you save your noodles. Don't go too crazy, but make sure you just put a little bit instead of putting a good amount. And also, if you grab a little noodle and you swipe it, some tomato sauce, bomb. So, just like a good amount. I don't really know. What?
Well, apparently Tony's a father.
You didn't know that?
No.
Cooper.
I now saw a video of him with his 6-month baby.
Yeah. Okay. So after that, about that much noodles, I just shifted over a little bit because I want to show you. Just like that. Then, with the ricotta, it depends how much you make, how big of the bottle you got. But just gonna grab a scoop and kind of spread it. Make sure you wash your hands before this because you're touching the noodles. You're gonna end up having to touch the ricotta at some point, in my opinion, because I do all the time. Now put a very generous amount on, but we do have to do 2 or 3 layers. So just remind yourself of that. And I love the ricotta, but I know, but I have that much. I can't really show y'all. And then you're gonna put, I only put a tiny bit because I'm lactose intolerant, don't tell anybody, but you're gonna put a little bit of cheese, just like that. And then you're gonna add a tiny bit more sauce, not too much, because you don't want to overflow it, or else you're hardly gonna be able to do anything. And with the ricotta, you can use your hand to move it. And even with the sauce, if you don't want to get your spoon wet, just like that. So you just put the sauce back on. Make sure to wash your fingers. Okay, now you're gonna add the rest of the noodles, unless you made a lot. Whoa. And you want to save some for a separate meal, that's fine. I don't do whatever your life desires. Your heart desires, sorry. And you're just gonna put the rest of your noodles on top, but make sure it's not too many that it overflows. So just spread them out a little bit. Now you're gonna put the rest of your ricotta, or less. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But for ricotta, I like to use my fingers to spread it out. It doesn't like to spread out itself. And I didn't do a lot of ricotta the first layer, so this one I have a lot of ricotta to use. And the oven's been already heated for 15 minutes already. So okay. If you want, get your noodle, scoop some ricotta and some of the sauce, and go ahead, feel free to use your fingers to spread it out, you know? You're pretty much all done from here, but I love dipping the noodles in the stuff.
You were lucky as hell, but you were right to open him up.
It's really fun. I'm not going to stop eating this. Just grab your noodle. I already have some ricotta. Dip down in some sauce. This is the best dish you're going to make, and you're always going to make it from now. It's the best. Alright. So now wash your fingers. So don't forget, at the top, you can add sauce. And make sure to cover all the noodles, or else it's not going to taste. And get the corners, or else the corners are going to end up dry. And for this recipe, I'm going to say you're going to need a whole thing of like this, whatever size this is, of sauce. So see how it's empty? Now go ahead, use your fingers or the spoon if you're serving it to a bunch of people and you really don't want them to get sick. Use a spoon and keep watching it off, you know. But it's basically just me, my mom, and my dad who eats this, so I think we'll be good. Okay. So from there, wash your fingers again. Now add mozzarella on top. And I would show you guys, but I can't put my camera. And yeah, so I don't want to pick it up either. So now you're gonna open your oven. Watch out. Open your oven and put this in there for 30 minutes.
How did that happen?
Alexa, start a timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
And just like that, you're pretty much done baking it. You can take it out a few minutes early. Just really want to make sure that ricotta gets cooked. But that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Bye.